There are certain things in life that are mystery. Where is Jimmy Hoffa? Are there aliens out there in the world? Is humanity really this stupid? And to go along with that last one, how in the heck did we survive 15 years of keeping up with the Kardashians? To be blunt, the show was nothing but garbage from pretty much year one, and it only got worse as the Kardashians' popularity rose. So with a certain other series not doing so hot in the eyes of many, why don't we ask about why we fell for it, and why were we so dumb to do so? We'll break it down for you. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5, the start. So where did keeping up with the Kardashians really start? Well, with notoriety, of course. The Kardashians had been D-listers at best thanks to family patriarch Robert Kardashian, who had been a key part of the OJ Simpson trial. Eventually, his wife Kris divorced him and married Bruce Jenner, who is now Caitlyn Jenner. We're not touching that one. Anyway, fast forward a bit and the Kardashian daughters all have small pieces of fame. But in 2007, Kim Kardashian had a certain tape leak out. Oh yeah, you know the tape we're talking about. It was a big deal, and there was a lot of money thrown around for both of it, and to get it off the airways. Want to guess when Keeping Up with the Kardashians aired? Yep, in late 2007. And that's when two converging factors came into play that helped cement it on TV. Number 4, strikes and symbols. You see, not long after the first season of the show aired, the 2007 writers' strike happened. It lasted months, and that affected Hollywood across the board. Want to know what kinds of shows don't need heavy writing? Reality TV shows. So when did season 2 come? Not long after the writers' strike ended, and shows were still in flux. Enter Kris Jenner. She was so determined to have her family on top, make your jokes here, that she went and marketed the Kardashian name everywhere and anywhere she could. Beauty products, credit cards, anything she could get approval for, she got it. It was mass marketing and covering the airways with the name Kardashian. And guess what? It worked. Because once that machine started churning, it didn't stop for about 15 years, and the Kardashians became A-list celebrities. For no real reason. Number 3, enjoying stupidity.
I know that dance. You go like, hey, oh, ha, 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 ha.
Oh my God, let's go upstairs, guys.
We know that may sound harsh, but it's true. The reality show did nothing but showcase how insane the Kardashian family is, and all the drama they've caused to one another or other people in their lives. And no one was exempt from that stupidity or slowly growing to embrace it. The show prided itself on being raw and unfiltered, and thus some of the most dramatic moments happen, and some of the dumbest.
Get me up to a stripper pole.
Because you're being a bad boy.
It's also for suffocating you.
Oh, what happened? I got my... Oh, hey.
We're not done yet.
You guys are bad at that. Okay, no more stripper pole. Stripper pole over.
Stop it!
I just heard a doorbell.
Like when Kim K had an emotional breakdown because she lost an earring in the ocean. Plus, as the show went on, we got to see how the molding of the family grew, how they grew to love their own family and relish in it. A great example is Kylie Jenner, who was just a child when the show started, but now she's rich, has several makeup brands, clothing brands, etc. And she's not the best. But ironically, that's what made it work. It was a train wreck, and people love to watch train wrecks. That show inspired lots of other train wrecks, and people always went back to the original. Until they didn't, because eventually, they learned the sad, sad truth. Number 2, the Kardashians equal bad people.
Which way it goes?
Hey, what's all the beer doing here?
5 minutes.
Ready?
Another harsh-sounding thing to say, but it's 100% true. While the show may have started out as a way to get fame for the family, every member of that Kardashian Jenner clan is pretty much tainted in one form or another. All of them have scandals, big and small, and all of them have been caught red-handed doing something terrible, then often using their shows to try and justify it. Case in point, Remember Kim K's 72-day marriage to Kris Humphries? She edited the show to make it seem like she was hurt by him, when that wasn't the case at all. Or how about Kylie Jenner? She once said on her spinoff show, which lasted 1 season, that it's hard being rich. Wow, really? Also, she was branded a self-made billionaire, even though her success came from her family name. That's not self-made. And when you dig into the billions she had and the business she ran, you'll see some very shady things. But even if we ignore the scams, the controversies, and the lies, you'll see something else. Bad relationships.
You have to go downstairs and clean up the mess, because I'm not going to get blamed for anything that you do. You stress me out, Kylie.
Everything we do gives me anxiety. All you do is tell me what to do. Do I really need my sister that's 1.5 years older than me coming and yelling at me, acting like my mom? No. This is one of the reasons we don't hang out.
I'm getting blamed. And I always get blamed for it, and I'm honestly over it, so I'm gonna leave.
Happy sisters.
Can you name one member of the Kardashian clan who's had a good and lasting relationship? No, you can't. Every member has been divorced, had bad breakups, has lukewarm on-again, off-again relationships, or has married Kanye West. Yeah, we went there. They are the poster family for bad relationships, and yet they try to use that to make themselves seem sympathetic. At times, it is fair, and other times, it ain't. There are millions of people who have said over the years, I wish I was like the Kardashians. Those people should wake up and smell the roses, preferably ones that haven't been touched by this family. They are a bad example of how to live, how to be happy, how to spend money, how to treat your body, and most importantly, how greed and excess drive people to do the stupidest of things. Number 1, the sequel. And that brings us to now. Because very recently, the 3rd season of The Kardashians aired on Hulu. Yes, it didn't take long for the family to get another TV show, this time on a streaming service. Would you like to know how telling that is? First, they likely got big money to jump from E! Network to Hulu. Second, unlike with the cable network, they were granted a multi-year contract guaranteed. So no matter what happened on the show or its view count, they would continue up until the contract. Why does that matter? Well, by all accounts, the new show sucks. Not that the first one didn't, as we noted, but the sequel show sucks even more. And it's for a very simple reason. The family is trying really hard with the series to come off as better people and perfect little celebrities, when they've spent the last 15 years showing us they're anything but good people. And yes, Hulu and others will tell you that it had big numbers at its premiere, and it was top 10 on streaming in certain weeks. But that doesn't deny how bad the show is. Not to mention, people have lost their desire to see the rich have rich people problems. The most relatable thing going on in the show is Kim K dealing with the fallout from Kanye. Still, but even that will wane over time. So it's possible that once the 40-episode order is done, it could be the end for the family on TV. And that might just be best for us all.
Come on, come on.
And there you have it, everyone. A look at what keeping up with the Kardashians was, what it wasn't, and why we're starting to realize now that they were always this terrible. Are you shocked by some of the facts that we dropped here today? Are you amazed that things have devolved so much? Have you even dared to watch the sequel series? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.